Hey there, it's Dr. Bad Vibes. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, hello, hello. Got some more news. And what's we can't have news without airplanes, apparently. Is that going to be is that the niche I'm carving for myself? Is this going to be the airline meltdown channel? I mean, I kind of don't want to, but I kind of am okay with it, I guess. So, a woman age 60 who stripped naked on Frontier Airlines faces federal charges. She stripped naked from the waist down and squatted down in the aisle of a Frontier flight from Orlando to Philadelphia in November last year. Why did she squat down? Maybe we'll find out. And so the charges include simple assault and indecent exposure. She had two cocktails before pulling down her pants in between packed rows of passengers and popping a squat on the floor, prosecutors said. As as the crowds of passengers roared in disgust and shock, she said, "I don't give a fuck." Told multiple people, "Fuck you," and exclaimed, "I gotta go pee." I assume that's how she sounds. So somebody got it on film. I did not realize that. Video captured the outrageous moment on the flight from Orlando to Philadelphia. This was in November. I think it just came out. Jen actually sent this to me. This just came out recently on my radar. So yeah, there's some TikTok stills. I'm afraid to play it. Oh my god. Uh, yeah. I don't want to view gallery. He's been slapped with federal charges, obviously. And I wonder if there's any more. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, they got the FBI involved. So when the plane was about to land at the Philadelphia International Airport, she was seen standing from her seat and saying, "I have to pee." She reportedly yelled and cursed at a flight attendant who asked her to stay seated, the complaint reads. After the plane landed, she allegedly started cursing at passengers nearby. The captain had to instruct all passengers to remain seated because of her behavior. And so when the seatbelt sign was turned off and passengers began to rise from their seats, she allegedly pushed them out of the way as she moved to the front of the aircraft. She approached the forward lavatory and stated, "Sorry, everybody," and pulled her pants and underwear down as she squatted as if to urinate in the aisle. The complaint reads, oh, the crazed woman exposed her anus and genitalia, noting that there were children nearby. Despite insisting that she didn't give a fuck, she quickly pulled her pants back up and stood up. Says she had two cocktails, and yeah, this is stuff we've already discussed. There's more photos here, or stills of the video. I'm really afraid to play that video. She charged toward the front of the plane again and allegedly told one flight attendant, "Let me pass." Wait, in her voice, "Let me pass, let me pass." A flight attendant stood in her way while another attempted to disarm the main cabin door, fearing that she might open the door and activate an emergency slide. Oh gosh, that'd be terrible. She reportedly bumped a flight attendant with her belly, yelled and cursed, and threatened to threatened to kill multiple passengers. How bad did she have to go? So, if convicted, she will face a maximum possible sentence of 21 years and 3 months in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a $355,000 fine. So, well, this is surprising. According to the FAA's annual year-end data, the number of unruly passenger reports has significantly dropped from its record point 2 years ago. I guess they're just catching more on video. Everybody's pooping their pants and screaming and telling people they're not real. So they steadily dropped by over 80% since the record highs in early 2021. But recent increases show there remains more work to do. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. I bet 2021 was wild, though. I mean, everybody was getting out of their house. They were being let loose, off the leash. That's the end of her story. I do have another article here. See what their report says here. Fox 29.
Woman is now facing federal charges for her unruly behavior on a Frontier Airlines flight from Florida.
I'm ready to be over here. Oh my, sorry, everybody. Are you serious?
Federal officials identified the woman as 60-year-old Dulce Huertas.
I wasn't too far off on the voice.
Was aggressive on the flight back to Philly from Orlando in November, demanding to use the bathroom. When she was told to stay seated, the complaint says she pulled down her pants, as you see in the video, exposing herself to children nearby, and she handled business that way.
Well, there you go. What has
Well, that's a hell of a way to. I saw the Disney
Well, they
bag.
say
That's a
that
hell of a
she
way to end
had
your Disney
2
vacation.
alcoholic drinks before
Wait, wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
incident.
wait, wait,
I
wait.
don't
I
know
just
how
saw.
big
Oh wow, the lady right there to the right of her red boob. She is so shocked.
alcoholic drinks before the incident. I don't know how big they were. She is charged with interference with flight crew members, simple assault, and indecent exposure. And she faces a maximum sentence, what? Of 21 years in prison?
What?
And a $350,000 fine. Wow.
He was very shocked by that. Does that sound excessive? Let me know in the comments. Is that too much? Is it too little? I guess she didn't. If she'd actually unloaded, that might be a different story. Yeah, what is going on in airplanes? What is it about? What's the deal with airplanes? They make people go nuts. I don't know what it is about airplanes that makes people just turn into animals. Being cooped up, I guess. I guess lesson learned if you're on an air, well, if you're anywhere and you're upset, don't yank your pants down and pee on the floor. That's not how we solve problems.